3. Okay. So it will calculate spaces also. Okay, let's have some more less file so that you can have it. So I'm creating a new file for this purpose. How to create a file? Cat with the output redirection operator. Okay, I'm giving a new file 11. Okay, and I'm giving some characters here. Hi, this is for WC. How many characters? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Right? So now let us see file 11. See, along with enter character and along with space characters, it would give you the number of characters. Okay. And in a similar way, if you want to find out the number of words, WC minus W file 5. So because in file 5 we have number of lines here. Right? See how many lines? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lines. So we have 6 enter keys, okay, inserted in the file. So we got 6 lines in the file, 6 words, sorry. Okay. And here the lines also would be the same, right? Because the number of words are equivalent to the number of lines in this file. Okay. Let us append the content of the file 11 so that we will see the number of words and lines. Okay. So how to append? The cat and a double redirection operator, output redirection operator into the same file 11, so that it will append the new content to the already existing content in the file. So we already have, okay, this line in the file. Now I'm trying to give one more line. Okay. And Control C. Then it terminates the command, and now the total content of the file 11 would be 2 lines with these many number of words, characters and lines. So let's see. WC minus W file 11. How many words? W option is for counting the words. So how 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. See, 9 words we have. So it is showing 9, and the number of lines should be 2. Right? So 2 lines in the file 11. Yeah. So if you want to get everything, don't use any switch. It will get you all details: number of lines, number of words, number of characters in file 11. Okay. So this is how you can use the WC command to count the number of words, number of characters and number of lines. Okay, the switches are minus C is for character, W is the word, L is for the lines. Okay. So default switch is the combination of all the 3. So even though you don't give any switch, it will give you the details of all. But in particular, if you want any one of the detail, like number of characters or number of lines or number of words, then you have to give the corresponding switch. Okay. So this is how you can use WC command to find out the details of the file, how many number of characters, lines and words it was having. Okay. Now let's see a cut command. Okay. Cut is to vertically cut the content of the file, okay, as per a delimiter. Okay. What is a delimiter? Delimiter is nothing but a special character, okay, which divides one column with another column. Okay. I will show you a sample delimiter file. See, this is a sample delimiter file. What is the delimiter here? Pipe. Okay, so each pipe symbol is dividing one field with the another field. So the first field is 1, the second field is 2, the third field is 3, fourth one is 4, fifth one is 5, sixth one is 6. So how we are dividing each field, okay, as a separate column by having a pipe delimiter in between two columns. Okay, so in this way we have a pipe delimited file here, okay, which separates each content into a separate columns, and we have two lines with pipe delimited in this file. Okay. So once we have such a file which is delimited with a special character, we call it as a pipe delimited variable length file. Okay. So from this file, if I wanted to find out only the third column, okay, then we can use a cut command. So cut command is used to vertically cut the content of the file as per a delimiter. So here, okay, when we have the delimiter as pipe, when I say I want to display the third column, so what would be the content I am required for? 3 and 3 1. Right? From the two lines, I require only to display the third column as per the delimiter pipe. So as per the pipe delimiter, what is the third column? It is 3 and 3 1. So I wanted to display this particular column instead of displaying whole file. So how we can do that? We have a cut command. Okay. First we have a -d to specify what is the delimiter. Okay. Sometimes we may use pipe, sometimes we may use comma, okay. Sometimes we may use @ symbol. Okay. Any special character can be used as a pipe delimiter. Okay. It can be used as a delimiter. Okay. So we can specify the delimiter value in the -d switch, so that the file will be read in such a way that whenever a pipe is found, okay, that will be separated as a separate column. Like that, okay, we have to specify what is the delimiter in the file, and then we have to specify what is the field we required, number of the field. So if we want to display only the third field, we'll give the number 3 here. Okay, so first one is -d to specify the delimiter. Here the delimiter is pipe, so we have given a pipe within quotes, and then we have to display the third field as per the pipe symbol. So as per the pipe symbol, the third field is this one, 3 and 3 1, so F3, and then the input file. Press enter. See, so now it has read the file as per the pipe delimiter, and then find out which is the third field, and it display only the third field of each line, 3 and 3 1. Okay, the same way, let's take one more example. -d pipe symbol, and if I wanted to have -f, let's have fourth field now from file 7. Press enter. Okay, what is the problem here? I have given a cust here instead of cut. Okay, so it is the command cut the delimiter and the number of the field. See, now it has displayed 4 and 4 1. Why? Because as per the delimiter, the content is this, and the fourth field is 4 and 4 1. Okay, we got it. Okay, now I wanted to have from second field to fourth field. Okay. So how I can specify? 2-4. Okay, so I want to display 2, 3, 4 only. That means second field to fourth field. Okay, so I have given -f to specify the field number. Okay, -d is the delimiter of the file, which is pipe symbol which separates each column. Okay, -d the pipe symbol, and then -f to specify the number of fields we require to display. So I want to display from the second field to the fourth field. See, it has displayed only 2, 2, 3 and 4. Like this, we can display the range of the fields also as per the delimiter in the file. Okay, so this is also some most frequently used command. Okay, we have to specify the delimiter, and we can specify the field range which has to be displayed. 1, 3, suppose, and then let's have 1, 2, 4 to 5 from file 7. See, now which one got skipped? The 3. Why? Because I wanted to display 1 to 2, it means 1, 2, and then 4 to 5, 4, 5. So I have skipped the third field here. So like this, we can do some manipulations on the file, okay, so that we can use the final result for loading purpose, or some loading into some other tables, okay, or generating some other reports. Okay, so whenever we have to manipulate the content of the file, okay, so we got 10 fields from the source systems. Okay, in real-time scenario, let's assume that we are getting 10 fields from the source file, and while loading into the file, we use only 2 fields. Let's suppose the third field and the 7th field we have to load. Okay, then to have this much of bigger file in our systems, okay, to load into the Teradata or to load into any other database, what we can do is we can cut the other fields which are not required for us, and you can take the content of the required fields and we will load into the tables. So in case if you want to do any manipulations on the file as per the fields and as per the delimiter, then you can use a cut command and you can load the data after manipulating the shell script or the Unix commands. Okay, so this is how you can use the cut command. So these are the examples. You can cut, okay, a single field, you can cut a range of fields, and you can cut in multiple ranges of the fields. Okay. Any questions here? Okay, and now we'll see another command, tr, to translation. Okay, so what is translation? Translation is nothing but, okay, changing one single character to another single character. The tr can translate a single character to another single character. Let's suppose, okay, I have the content. Okay, let's use the same content, file 7. So we have this content. Okay, here wherever I find, okay, O, here I will have O more times, right? So wherever I find O, I wanted to replace it with capital O. Okay, so I don't want to see a small alphabet O, but I wanted to have a capital alphabet O. Okay, and how we can do that? Tr small o to capital O in file 7. We have to use a switch -s to specify, to squeeze the characters. Okay, still it's not working. So how to find the details of the command? The man. Okay, we have discussed this, right? So when we get any, okay, when we want any other details of the command, we can go for a man and find out, okay, how we can use that command. So see, here I got syntax errors. Okay, I don't have much information how to use the tr command, so I'm using the manual. Okay, man is nothing but the short form for manual. Okay, manual of tr command. See, it will get you all the details of that particular command. Okay, how to use, okay, and how to, okay, how to find the syntax and how to use the switches. Okay, C minus C for complete, D is for delete characters. Okay, S is for squeeze, truncate, versions. Okay, so this is completed, and here we'll give a colon Q to come out of it. Okay. So TR, because TR is for okay. So here we have to give the input like this. You have to display the content of the file 7, okay, and we have to give the output of this command. Okay, what is the output of the cat file 7? To display the content of the file 7. Okay, so we have displayed the content, and this content is given input to the tr command, okay, to translate a small o to a capital O. Okay, so this is called, okay, piping the commands with a pipe symbol. Okay, here pipe is not a delimiter, don't confuse with that. Pipe is here, okay, combining two commands so that the output of the first command given as input to the second command. Okay, so what is the output of the first command here? The cat file 7, okay, which displays the content of the file 7, the total content. Okay, we have the total content, and think the content. Okay, the content is given as input to the tr command, okay, to translate all small o's to the capital O's. Now see, O is having a capital O. In 2 also O is having a capital O. In 4 also O is having a capital O. So like this, okay, we have translation for small o to a capital O. Okay, so this is how we have to use the tr command, where we have to give the input from a. Learn two concepts. One is the translation, and one is the piping of the commands. So piping of the command is nothing but, okay, we have to combine two commands in such a way that the output of the first command is given as input to the second command, and the second command will operate on the content which was given as input from the first command. So here in this example, the cat file 7 will display the content of the file 7. Okay, in that context, if this translation command sees a small o, it will display it as a capital O. Okay, so that is what happened. Let's try one more example. Okay, cat file 7 pipe symbol to concatenate two commands, and then we have to translate now all small f to capital F. See, wherever small f is there, it is translating into the capital F. Okay, so like this, if we have any manipulations to be done on the file, we can use these commands and we can convert them into the required format. Okay, otherwise, okay, one more example would be if you want to change the delimiter itself. Okay, all pipe symbols, okay, we want to change it to comma delimiter. Then how can we use that? Okay, we'll display the content, okay, and this pipe. Okay, this pipe and this pipe is different. I hope you understand. This pipe is to combine two different commands. Okay, this pipe is used as a delimiter in the file. Okay, so this is always a pipe to combine two commands, and then here I wanted to change all pipe symbols to all. Let's use one more character, special character like hash. Okay, file name we have given wrong. This file 7. See, all pipe symbols are replaced with a hash symbol. So now here hash is the delimiter. Okay, so let's combine one more command. Okay, so now what we did, we have converted all pipes to hash symbols by combining two commands, cat file 7 and the tr command. And now, okay, by using the hash as a delimiter, I want to cut the file and I wanted to show only the third and fourth fields. Okay, how we can do that? Okay, so I wanted to convert the delimiter to hash, and then as per the hash I wanted to cut the third and fourth columns. So this is my requirement. So now, okay, first I want to display the content, and then I wanted to translate the delimiter, and then how to display the third and fourth columns? We have to use a cut command. So again one more pipe, okay, and use a cut command, specify the delimiter. What is the delimiter now? It is hash, and what is the field we want to display? 3 to 4. Right? See, now we could combine more than 3 commands, okay, more than 2 commands with the pipe symbols. Okay, and first command we have displayed the content. We have given the content of the file 7 as input for the translate command. So it has replaced all the pipe symbols to the hash, and then the content, the output of the tr command will given as, okay, input to the cut command, and within the cut command it has taken hash as the delimiter, and it has shown us the 3 and 4th field, third and fourth fields. Okay. Similarly, if I want to display it as a comma delimiter, okay, and if I want to use that comma delimiter, and I wanted to display 2 to 4. See, okay, we have displayed the content, we have translated the delimiter, and we have used that new delimiter and cut the fields. Okay, so like this we can do some of the manipulations on the files. Okay, let's suppose if the source system is able to give us a pipe delimiter, and we can process only the comma delimiter files. How we can do that? Okay, because they don't have access to get a pipe symbol file, and we don't have access to load comma. We don't have access to load the pipe symbol. We have access only to load the comma delimiter file. Okay, so we can translate it in middle with a pipe symbol. Okay, and then we can cut the required fields. So like this, we can use the combination of commands with the pipe symbol, okay, which gives the output of the left side command as input to the right side command. So we can combine n number of commands with the pipe symbol so that the input will be read in the left to right sequence. Okay, and now let's have one more command, head. Okay, what is head? Head is nothing but, okay, displays, okay, head displays the first 10 lines of the file. Okay, whichever content and whatever content the file has, okay, it will be trying to display us only the first 10 lines of the file. So head and a file 7. See, if it has 10 lines, it will display the 10 lines. Okay, but this file is having only 2 lines, it is displaying only 2. Okay, let's try to have some more content. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, I'm appending some other content to this same file 9. Okay, what's the content I'm giving? Otherwise we'll give some line numbers. Okay. Let's see. how many lines it has now. Cat file 9, okay, but still not a single the total file length, right? So let us give some more content, or let me use a VA command to do it quickly. Okay, so now we have sufficient content. If I give a cat file 9, you see the content of the file is scrolling up. So what is the beginning of the file? So here we have started the cat command, okay, here, okay, and this is all the content of the file, right? So it has scrolling up. We are not able to see the content, okay, which is at the initial page of the file, right? So this is what we have as a content, but we were not able to see the content because it is scrolling up. Sometimes, okay, even with the scroller also we cannot able to see, because if the pages are more in the file and if the content is scrolling up, okay, sometimes we may not see the content even though with the scrollers, okay, so it will be scrolled out if the file has heavy content, right? So what we can do is, okay, we can use a head command to see the first 10 lines. Okay, if you want to see sample 10 lines of a file, okay, you can use head command to have file name. Okay, so it will display the first 10 lines. Okay, and in case if you want to display the head minus 20 file name, it will display the first 20 lines of the command file. Okay, if you want to display the first 30 lines of the file line, you can use head minus 30 as a switch, okay, as file line. Okay, so default it will display the first 10 lines of the file, and if you want to have more lines to be displayed, then you can give the switch with the number of the lines you want to see. Okay, say that you can get the number of lines minus 20 file line, otherwise minus 40 file line. So you will get the content 40 lines in the particular file. Okay, so this is how we can use head command to see a sample data from your file. If you give a cat command, it will get you all the content, okay, which you cannot see on a single screen. Okay, so you can use a head command. Okay, and now we will see a tail command. Tail is also similar to head, but it will display the content from the bottom of the file. If I give tail file 9, it will give you the 10 bottom lines of the file. Okay, the same way tail minus 20 file 9, which would get you the last 20 lines of the file. Okay, so like this we can use head and tail, okay, to see the first pages of the file or the last content of the file. Okay, the first content of the file or last content of the file with the sample, okay, which you provide as a switch here, the number of lines. Okay, either you can use 20, 30, okay, up to 100, okay, up to n number of lines you wanted to see from the bottom or from the top. Okay, and you can have a default switch 10, okay, without specifying any switch. Tail file name will give you the default 10 lines. Yeah. So Kapil, are you there? Kapil, are you there? Okay. We'll close the session for today and we'll continue with the rest of the commands tomorrow. Okay. Thank you.